Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy BoppyScover. We back at it again. So, look at the frames. Look at all the frames. All 12 frames an hour. Anyways, back at it again. I'm playing on Fallout 4 again. I hope you know why, but I pulled out my level 541 character because I am excited. I hope you all know. Hold up. Sonya? Hold up, this is Mel. Hold on. What you gonna say? Didn't expect to see you again. You look well.
Well, I'm basically
Don't-
living my. If I stay around here,
Hancock killed me. You're safe. Hancock is
You don't
straight.
know
He my
Well,
homie. We got that.
It was
All right, whatever. Then. But you know why I'm doing this. Again, a dream has been achieved. There is a precedence that's going to be set. With Obsidian coming out with shoot. With Obsidian coming out with the Outer Worlds. We're just limited time away. I'm so excited because this has the potential to undo the damage that was caused by Fallout 4. Now, Fallout 4 is not a horrible game. Don't get me wrong. It's a decent game, but it doesn't feel like an actual Fallout experience. Story is mediocre. The gameplay is better than a lot of ways better than Fallout 3. The world is not as good as Fallout New Vegas. The story is not as good as Fallout 3. I'll probably just say that anyway. Nevertheless, but excited because, as I did state, this will set the precedence. They have the opportunity right now, and I know we all feel the same way. Obsidian has the opportunity to prove who they are, what they are, and that they are the original OGs, the OGs behind the success of Fallout. Because you know they originally did from when they were, I think, Black Owl Studios. They did what they did, and they made Fallout what it was. It's just that Bethesda snatched up the IP, and then they put a good story behind it. Because say what you want to, Bethesda typically does good stories. Even this game with Fallout 4, the story conception, it wasn't bad, but the execution was poor. And now I think about it, it's especially strange when you consider everything regarding Fallout, period. And Bethesda was the icon. They were one of the few studios that when you looked at Bethesda, you said, yep, there's my boy. I know whatever they put out is going to be gold. And because Oblivion was on point, Fallout 3 was on point, Fallout New Vegas, they didn't make it with their engine, the same engine they for the last, umpteen years. That was on point. Then Skyrim was on point. Then Fallout 4 was pretty good. It's pretty good. It's addictive. It's pretty good. Then Fallout 76. Boy, Fallout 76 is starting a trend. Bethesda's now going to be talked about in the same likes as what's the game? The same likes as the studios of EA, of Activision, and especially of that joke of a company right now, Blizzard, because that stuff makes no doggone sense. Nevertheless, getting back into it, this again is going to. Well, I want to talk about something I've mentioned before in many videos. When you think about where we have come with Bethesda, how much Bethesda has been screwing up, then you start to realize that actual fact. Starfield may not be that good. I can't say it's not. It may not be that good. However, I'm terrified for Elder Scrolls 6. Why am I terrified? Because the number one issue is the mods. Doggone, I couldn't shoot to save my life. The number one issue is the mods. The modding scene. See, Bethesda having the creation, whatever, the Cinemax is like, hey, we need this dough. They dip their toes into Fallout Shelter and they're like, hey, we need this dough. Find a way to make us this extra dough. And you can say what you want to, but this is what I say. I have no problems with creators getting paid for their work. A lot of these mods, I do feel they should get paid, especially the good, successful mods. They should get paid. However, what I feel is all mods across the board, unless it's a really, really major mod like DLC level, multiple hours. But when I say multiple hours, I'm not talking about like 2 hours. We're talking about like 10 hours, something 10 hour, 20 hour, almost his own experience on his own, completely separate. Yeah, that maybe you should do $10 added, say like continuous DLC, and you flat out say whatever we are charging, especially $2, little stuff like the guns and stuff like like the additional like EMBs and all this good stuff. It'll be $2. The creator, you get you get half of it for your creation, for your work, the hard work that you put in. We'll take $1 from all the sales, from all the mods, in order to keep the servers running. But they got greedy. Good lord, these frames. But they got greedy, and because they got greedy, then things started looking really, really bad, really poor. And then Bethesda turned into EA and Activision and Blizzard. And let me tell you about another thing. If you go back and look at some of my old videos, you go back and see that I used to have Anthem. I know I said used to. I played Anthem. Only reason I played Anthem was because my coworkers was like, "You need to get Anthem. Anthem's gonna be good. We're gonna play it together. We're gonna string." Anthem was a freaking train wreck. Anthem was a freaking train wreck. And I know I'm saying back order because I've said it before. First game that I got was first game that they recommended was Anthem. Second game they recommended was Fallout 76. I know what you're saying, like Fallout 76 came first. I'm aware it came first. However, the first one I pre-ordered was Anthem. And I already told them before, and I'll say it again. I don't buy EA stuff because EA can't be trusted. They've proven they can't be trusted. So I'm gonna trust EA with a new IP when you can't even trust it with the classic IP. Do right by them. Nah, absolutely not. And unfortunately, Bethesda's going to fix that same radar. You really can't trust Bethesda because they say something, and it's not going to be that good. Rage. Let's talk about Rage. Rage 2. Was it Rage 2? No, it wasn't Rage. I did not know it had come out until Angry Joe did a review on. Not even a review on it. He talked about it. Said Rage came out like there was no marketing. Absolutely no marketing. And if there was marketing, it was piss poor marketing. But look what we got. We got secondhand stuff, man. That thing was ridiculous. And it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good enough to actually be. It was like an empty Skyrim. And with cars and some shooting. Some action and then wasting time. Anyways, I digress. So Obsidian has the ability right now to set a precedence, a very strong precedence, and to prove their capability. What do I mean? Right now, Outer Worlds is actually a what is it called? It's a double A game. It's not even. It's a double A game. If they can implement mods, and I'm not saying implement pay mods. You don't even go with pay mods. You can make the statement like, yeah, we're gonna do mods. We want the modders to get paid, but we still want to make sure that the servers stay up so you can keep getting the mods. That way, when the modders decide to update them, you just get them updated. They still blah blah blah. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But aside from that, if they can implement mods on their game, they will immediately destroy whatever little remains of reputation of Bethesda. So when Bethesda come out with whatever Fallout experience they come 76, 39, 52, screw off, then you can be like, hey, y'all not as good as y'all think. Obsidian was the real deal back when they were Blackout. So Obsidian being the real deal, just kind of shot yourself. And then they will try to do right by Fallout, but they're not going to because again they got the dollar sign in the eyes. Get them? Alright, they got dollar signs in the eye. Oh man, just looking at all these followers just made me realize. I was thinking about how I used to back when I had living, probably I think the last mission of the main storyline, I had one of each follower of each faction, and we were doing the work. Dark Brotherhood, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Thieves Guild, had everybody, and we was, that was my 100% my squad. and that was also even before the DLC dropped that. Anyways, getting back on topic a little bit. Yeah. Dang, either that, I can't whatever. All right, but yeah, I'm excited because we're getting back into golly, we're getting back into swinging. If we can get back to that point where games are proven to be valued, because right now, when you look at games right now, unless it's a brand new IP by somebody taking a risk that's not in it for the monetization, or got him, or it's an independent indie dev put in a bit of work. That's when we get the good quality stuff. There's nowhere else because these big studios they after the bottom line, the dollar bill. I mean, because you think about it. I remember when EA used to be respected. When you heard the name EA, you were excited running because you know what you're going to get with high quality. Ain't the case anymore. Remember Activision, especially when Infinity Wars came with the original Modern Warfare. Everybody's excited, like good quality, blah blah blah. And they drop down, they chase the dollar bill. Who else? Blizzard. I don't need to say anything else. We all see it. All of us see it. And they were the dollar bill. Um, BioWare. I never played any BioWare game like Mass Effect. Don't at me. Legitimately, I didn't even play Mass Effect. I heard about it, but the problem with that was I also saw the name EA, so I never touched it. And you see where it led to. Because I can always say Mass Effect Andromeda. I know you don't want to hear it, but it was a thing. Chase the bottom line. And to be honest, I could even say that what's the name? Nintendo's getting to be the same way. But I give Nintendo a little more credit. They have their own ecosystem and infrastructure in place where they still put out good games. They have some monetization places and it pisses people off. But for the most part, all the games are still really good. So you can't really fault them. They didn't sacrifice quality for money. They just wanted more money. But the quality's still there. So can't fault them. But with the Outer Worlds coming up, you can't help but be happy. Oh yeah, I just realized another reason I bought this new gaming headset today is kind of a belated birthday gift for myself because my headset I tore it in fours. I know what I just said. I didn't tear it in two. I tore it in fours. How I did that? Let's not go there. And just know that I got a new headset. I just this pro gaming headset. And especially with this week has been horrible. My manager sucks. He's a horrible person. And yeah, I'm just all types of. I needed this downtime, but I still got going to work tomorrow. I got some people I don't like. Man, it's rough. But getting back into it, all these games. Man, this game be killing my computer. I don't know why. To be honest, I know what everybody's gonna tell me. I need to get a desk computer. I need to get a tower and a whole kind of stuff using a laptop. But I like the game when I'm on the road too, especially when I don't have to drive and somebody else driving with us on the bus. I love the game on the road. I got a decent battery set. But the Outer Worlds has the potential to be the number one premier experience, and I'm not mad at it because if they play their cards right, my God, we will see a brand new everything from a lot of people. To be honest, when you really think about it, if somebody can do a military first-person shooter, true justice to beat out both Modern Warfare, both Activision and Battlefield in everything, all the frames. Shut up, Codsworth. To beat them out in everything, and then you have somebody that can come up with a sports game that is better than what that trash the 2K put out, and better than Madden, whatever, and FIFA, and still make bank. If you can find somebody to outdo shooting with Epic, good developers and publishers that aren't after money, They still want to make money but they're more concerned with quality than money. And done right, we will be able to stuff all these greedy developers, all these greedy publishers. We will stuff them. And that's what I'm looking for, man. I'm excited for that if things work out. But anyways, I'm cut it because this is your boy BoppyScover. Like, share, subscribe. Look for it as soon as, I kid you not, as soon as Outer Worlds drops, which is a couple days after my anniversary, which my wife is gonna be pissed at me about because I will be playing Outer Worlds for my anniversary. I am going to start uploading. I'll probably live stream. Hopefully, I still have a job by then. I'm live stream, and we're gonna get into it. I'm excited for the Outer Worlds. But again, it's your boy BoppyScover. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever you need to do. Tell me what you're looking for out of me. I really want to do. I really wanted to do Borderlands 3, but I don't want to do it when I'm still having like a lot of issues and bugs like that happening. But digress. Keep it gaming, YouTube.